Undoubtedly the highlight of the week for Hawkins.
They've played 9 times before. He won 6-5. And that was in the World Grand Prix. And that safety of this. Long way off for Trump. Good pot. Nice kiss.
The sharp end of an event like this.
Overran his position. Back. Again, just. Is it hard enough? Played for the red nearest the left corner. Not quite hard enough. Trump not paying for that ready he missed. Not by much anyway.
Hawkins, 50.
He beat an out-of-sorts Mark Davis 5-1. Joe Perry 5-3, a match that could easily have gone to a decider. Perry actually missed frame ball. And then Ding Junhui 5-3. He started that match against Ding very well. Got a bit edgy towards the season. A record. He's already won 3 this season. And that's as many as Hawkins has won.
Judd Trump.
He did win the Invitational Paul Hunter Classic as well. He is often quite a slow starter to a season and tends to build his way up. We know about his Crucible pedigree. Nice long red there. Three of their previous 5 semi-finals, they've contested 4 final frame deciders, so Well, when you have a win, Joe, like you did against Ryan Day, such an unlikely victory from 4 down with 5 to play, that's the kind of win that makes you think, well, perhaps this is my week.
Yep, exactly. You know, many times when you feel like you've gone out of a tournament and you managed to stay in, it's just giving you the boost that you need to right-handed when he plays with the rest.
25.
Used all the pocket there.
Forty-one.
55 points the lead. So this blue should seem safe. Doesn't want the cover here. There's only one snooker.
46. 47.
Big occasion player. Barry Hawkins used to playing.
55.
Thrives on it, in fact.
Yes, his record at the biggest tournament of all is testament to the fact that he tends to play his best when it really matters.
61.
Made the semi-finals of this event 8 years ago, which was his best previous showing. Quarter-finals back in 2017 as well. But a 4th ranking title is well overdue. When he won his 3rd, the World Grand Prix, 4 years back, it was perhaps the most complete performance of his career. He beat Ryan Day, made 5 centuries in the final. A very fluent, very watchable player when he's playing as he can.
76. 79.
Just enough for the century.
83.
Yeah, great start. Both players adding chances prior to this break.
88. 94.
Judd Trump, I'm sure, was expecting a tough match, particularly given their previous meetings. And here's further evidence that he's in for one. A 100. He said after his victory over Ding Junhui that he felt his game was solid, but he wasn't particularly happy with his safety. He said he made a few errors in that department and has done throughout the week, which he would need to improve upon. Of course, he was for.
Red's coming down the table. And it's on and hit straight back. And that's a good opening pop.
Back end of his 100 break, playing with extreme check side, potting the black, going in and out of balk and releasing the 5-to-1 shot. Had to be seen to be believed.
He gets a few of those, doesn't he? 1,000-to-1 shots.
Yeah. But it's an indication of the prolific nature of his break building, that he's already got half a century of centuries. He's already got 3 ranking titles this season. He's already earned...
Well, that's... He's underhit that one, though. This one. Just wriggled in.
26.
And that's okay. No. Overcut it. Now, is he on a red?
26. One.
And that has really opened. Which colours he takes.
23.
The red that he was on
26.
with that tough yellow. No.
Tricky, wasn't it? Because he was hampered, having to bridge over the brown there. But it could be very expensive.
Oh, what a miss. How important is that going to be in a ski?
Well, he can smile about it, but that really did come out of the blue. What a lifeline he's given Trump here, who's managed to release one of the difficult reds.
Well, it was an ambitious shot he played there, but this brown, more difficult. Nicely played. Made absolutely sure of the brown. It needs to slow down. Well,
because Hawkins was looking good for 2-0 there. Trump hadn't settled.
well, I have no idea why he played to knock it out. I'd have fancied him to... Maybe he's feeling that these pockets are playing tight. It's close. It's in.
There with the fluke. What a fluke.
It only means something.
the kind of high drama you expect at the climax of a match like this rather than right at the beginning, but what an important frame it is. Hawkins looked for all the world fresh from that century clearance in the first frame, as though he was going to double his lead. Missed pretty routine red to the right corner. Trump looks as though he missed his chance to punish, only to then fluke the red.
Frames to get in front. Trump.
35.
Of course, he's vastly experienced. He's carrying plenty of battle scars, so he'll have been in scenarios like this before, but it doesn't make it any easier to take. As Trump clears to the pink. And Hawkins' task now is to...
That misread. For whatever reason he missed it. I think it was because he was trying to get the right side of the pink. But then the fluke. No, he couldn't do anything about it.
And he was effectively one pink ball away from winning 4 ranking titles already this season. Of course, just denied in that epic encounter with Neil Robertson in the UK Championship.
To avoid the reds. Good pot.
1.
Needs to slow down or get a good kiss. And that's not a good kiss. He over.
Judd Trump. 8.
Nothing easy. It's got to be thin, this. Yeah, just a little harder. Yeah, you can see the red just above the black and a chance to get in behind the yellow here. It's a plant. Just didn't hold that cue ball as he wanted. Yeah, that's a very good shot. Have to stay so still on that.
A sizable break here will be just the tonic for him in that regard.
9.
Wasn't entirely clean, that pot. But not overly hampered on the black.
$60. 25.
The red will go to the middle, so not too bad.
29. $37. $45.
Could have done with a little bit more. He's overrun by a distance. He's got the brown near a cushion, so that's some insurance.
53.
Error, but in losing position, so he's still in control of the frame. Last time, of course, he let Trump in when he missed the red. That's well short of pace.
Foul. Miss. Hawkins 4.
Yeah, he doesn't want to play this too hard and push the red on. This looks a better speed. Perfectly played. Well, this is now.
The red's clustered on the side cushion. Clearly that plays into Hawkins' hands, given that he's the player with the 49-point advantage. Of course, with Trump, things can change in that regard very quickly.
One. Hawkins 1.
67 now available to Trump. Theoretically at least, but the balls remain awkward.
It's close.
Trump's got them open, but in the process has sacrificed control of the table. Can knock this long red in.
Oh, how has that stayed out? So,
This one proved to be very expensive.
It's not straightforward, this. He has played the cannon to the brown. He's got it.
Judd Trump. 20.
And that's a whole different perspective.
As should the previous frame. Hawkins could easily be 3-0 up already in this match, and yet could yet be 2-1 behind. He's going to need both reds, Hawkins.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, he hasn't really settled at all, and, well, really should have lost.
Well, there, that red could have gone anywhere after he missed it. Well, another.
One.
Well. That's a great pot. Now, does he play the snooker or the pot?
Frame ball. And he's got it, and that'll be a big relief to Barry Hawkins, who might have been getting that.
Pushing the pink into a safer place in case Trump gets the snooker.
For Trump.
Yeah, very clever shot. Well, that's thrown a different complexion on things.
Long old frame, nearly 34 minutes. If he gets it.
Two. Judd Trump, two.
And the green, all important. might decide to pot the green and brown. One snooker to win on the blue.
Three.
Behind the black or the pink.
7.
Looks okay. It's safe. He could have done with it being a little bit tighter. Well played. Hit it full ball. Again, maybe a chance here of getting the cue ball in behind the pink. The blue behind the brown spot. Well, not the way I thought it would have played it. In behind the black. It's close.
Trump still needs one snooker to win this frame. And here's another chance for Hawkins to kill this frame off. And in goes the blue. Well, it's been a bit of an epic, this frame. But in the end, Barry Hawkins has surely emerged the winner of it. And he'll be relieved because there was a chance for Trump after Hawkins missed a red into the pocket he's just played the pink into. Trump hasn't really got going at all so far this afternoon. A bit lucky to win the frame he did. Looking for his first ranking title, and Tom Ford. They'll be underway at 7 o'clock UK time this evening. And that's a great long red from Hawkins. Could have done with a cue ball pulling up a bit earlier.
Barry Hawkins 1.
He's misjudging these shots by a long way.
Wow,
and that.
Barry Hawkins 4.
But he's done that once or twice, left it short, playing out of a snooker. Judd Trump, that is.
1.
Now this red just above the black.
Well, all the time. That said, he's been finding ways, even when he's not been playing, for the defending champion.
Didn't get enough on the cue ball. Didn't open the pack of reds as much as he wanted. Trump.
Barry Hawkins 50.
That's a good reply from where he was. What choice do you have? Oh, look at that for a shot.
One.
And is he on the pink? Has he found the gap between those red?
Another terrific.
Taking that red on, for example, I mean,
8.
he probably thought that he was going to find. What a great shot it was. What a great pot.
What a great chance.
$60.
Well, that's the first little nervous one. Needless pressure. Well, for me, that was a big let-off for Judd Trump. He hasn't played, obviously.
Barry Hawkins isn't the most demonstrative of players by any means, but won all 4 frames this afternoon. But as you say, Joe, he could yet end up being just level, and that would be a big frustration for him, given that...
Looking round the table to me, Judd Trump.
Which is very unusual.
Well, what do you think, Philip?
Yes, he's not looked comfortable in his demeanour today right from the off, but of course if he's dead level, it's almost like a new match.
15.
Yeah, finished the wrong side of the...
And the other thing with great players, which Judd Trump undoubtedly is that it doesn't take very much at all, does it, for them to positional shot or safety, and suddenly the A game returns.
21.
Yeah, quite right, Philip. Just looks a little hesitant to me. And there's another.
Judd Trump. 28.
Well, Barry Hawkins must have thought, no, I'm... Not far away, and found the gap. Cue ball's close.
Foul.
Excellent pot from Gary Hawkins.
Barry Hawkins.
Well, has he got from Barry Hawkins there?
For Trump, which would be a great result for him, and a 3-1 lead for Hawkins.
His long potting has been superb. But again, he's just overrun. Wrong side of the brown. If he takes it. Well, it did go.
6.
Don't understand why he didn't play.
The black and the last red for 3-1. And if anything, he struggled a bit more
40.
so far. Barry Hawkins started superbly with the century clearance. Things with a 3-1 lead. And the good news for Trump is that it could easily have been 4. Had it not been for the fluke, which...
One down, knows what he's got to do. He knows now he's got to play well if he's going to win this match.
30.
Well, he's done it time and time again in recent times. He's found a way to win when he's not been at his best, when he's been challenged, when he's been behind. And he's going to have to do that again.
لو عجبك الفيديو ما تنساش تتفرج على الفيديو ده وكمان الفيديو ده وما تنساش تعمل سبسكرايب للقناة وادفع على خدمة الجرس علشان يوصلك كل جديدنا.